Hello, it's Jacqueline, and I want to send you a Thanksgiving message. I'm a professional matchmaker, as you know, but I have to just stop and pause and give an abundance of gratitude and appreciation to you for listening right now, for caring enough to care about your heart, and also to become someone more enticing, more available, more engaged in your own love journey. I've been a matchmaker for almost 8 years, and I have to admit it's been quite a journey. I never really realized how many couples would get together because of the work I do, whether I actually personally match them, they attend an event, they meet on my membership site, or just through interactions of knowing one another. I had a lady one time come up to me and tell me that she heard about somebody who was on my site, met him, and just because he was on my site, she wasn't even on my site or at an event, she knew he was a good person because he was part of our program. So you just, never know. I always say it's good luck to be a part of our association. And I really want you to know that I'm here for you. I know it's the holiday season, and if you're single, it can be very frustrating, but it's also a time to grow and learn and discover more about yourself. As an expert in this field, I also have to say that one of the biggest reasons people are staying single and dating is difficult is because they're not actually doing the personal work. They might think they're kind of doing it, but they really aren't. So I want to encourage you during the holiday weekend or anytime, check out our Discover Love Academy. It is designed for you. It is completely created for you, for your success, for your journey. I brought in all these great experts for you. I really want you to look at the topics, discover what's in there, and think about what you could do to enjoy more. When you go to discoverlovematches.com, there is a tab that says Discover Love Academy. All the pre-recorded ones are right there. But the biggest reason I'm doing this video is a chance for me to let you know a little bit about my story. I have been working so hard at this because of the fact that I really strongly believe that people are missing out on finding love, and really the other person's missing out too. So while you're sitting there wondering why you're single, your Mr. Person's wondering the same thing. So my question for you is really to stop and think, what are you willing to do differently? To stop just kind of going about it. You don't need a million first dates. You don't need to fit this little teeny schedule. You don't need to keep coming up with excuses why the dates don't work, why you're not meeting the right people. You need to get yourself in the right place, but also to realize that you really do deserve to love and to be loved. Assuming it won't work is the biggest and fastest way to fail at this. When I became a matchmaker, I had been doing spiritual work with people for years. And previous to that, I had been a Mary Kay sales director, actually even drove a pink Cadillac. Pretty crazy, but very true. People would just turn their heads all the time when I was driving around. And they should. That was a lot of work. That was my trophy on wheels, as Mary Kay would say. But what is your trophy in life? Are you celebrating the love that you are giving to friends, to family, to work, to yourself? What are you doing to feed you? Personal self-care? What are you doing to be someone others want to date? What I noticed in the beginning of starting my agency is that I thought I could just match a bunch of really cool people together. I quickly realized that actually wasn't the way it just worked. I needed to get people in the same mindset, the same chapter, the willingness to do the work, the commitment to what this is all about. Because you know what? I know it sucks to be single. It is frustrating. It is tiring. It is exhausting. And it's really hard when you're wondering how and when will it work? Is this going to be the date that makes the difference? Is this going to be the opportunity? But it's not going to happen if you have negative or frustrated thoughts behind you. The amount of times I've sat down with a client and I hear this long story of their history, well, you're still carrying that emotional baggage in. So maybe you should do some journaling. Maybe you should take some time out and go to the beach for the weekend. Do some things to recharge you. I've got the list of eligible singles. It's about quality. It's not about quantity. So I want to encourage you to take this time during the holiday weekend and really think about what it is that you have to offer. What would somebody enjoy in meeting you? Why would they want to stop and say, hey, hold on, I don't want to miss out on this opportunity? This is your chance. This is your possibility. But you have to decide. I've learned that no matter how great I am as a matchmaker, it comes down to the two people genuinely being open to the process. You have to stop looking for another option, looking for another outlet, wondering, what the other person's going to do. What you need to decide is, what are you going to do? You have to show up. You can't go and ask somebody on a date, see them one time, and then not talk to them for a week, and then reappear and wonder why they're not really feeling that interested. You can't be picking up your phone during the date to just take random phone calls, because you show the other person you're not actually interested. You have a choice to show up, look great, care about what you're doing, be irresistible, and unforgettable. But I want to really encourage you, if you've got a profile on our site, jump on there and do some edits, do some changes, look and see if you've answered all of the questions. Get some fun pictures over the weekend. If you are an active member, check out the different profiles. Look at the people that are there. Dig in a little bit more. Even if you just want to have a casual coffee date with somebody because you're not 100% sure you're super interested, but you never know. Everybody in our agency is a quality person. See if there's something you can look back and dig into and wonder if there's a possibility that they could be someone you'd like to get to know. Maybe they'll just be a friend, but they maybe will be more. One of the great things that one of our experts brought up a lot was how to not have regrets. Everyone's feeling festive this weekend. Even if you're single and you're celebrating by yourself, think about people you could reach out to during the weekend to make it a fun, festive time. You're an awesome person. You care enough to listen. You care enough to do extra. I started this agency for a reason, and it has become bigger than I ever imagined. I'm here to support you, guide you, and encourage you. But it takes you taking action. I can hardly wait to get to know you better, support you, and celebrate you, and get your update that you have found love, because when you start shifting your perspective, anything is possible. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm really excited for all of the things that you have to be grateful for, because I'm definitely grateful for knowing you and all the riches you will bring someone in your life once you are ready to find the love of your life.